Yo, warriors at home, I hope you've done your mobility, I hope you're warm, I hope you've done some swings and you're ready to go, because it is about time to get into that fitness and foundation session. In today's fitness and foundation session, we're going to be rocking 2 mini waves, but we're going to be throwing a little bit of extra flavoring into that to make it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more entertaining, and just to switch it up a little bit, y'all. So I hope that you're warmed up and ready. If not, hey, beautiful thing, hit pause. Go warm up. Come back to the video and we'll get into it. So as mentioned, we're going to be doing some mini waves. I'm going to be calling the moves 1, 2, and 3 in each of the mini waves just to make things a little bit easier. Let's take a look at move 1 for our first mini wave. What I'm going to do is a gorilla curl. So I'm going to have my hand next to the mace's head, specifically my left pinky next to the mace's head. I'm going to make sure I have a nice straight wrist, that mace is nice and level. I'm going to curl it up, letting that mace pass in front of my face. Up and down like that, smooth and strong for 30 seconds. Okay, that's going to be move 1. Let's remember that. So let's get set and ready for that move 1. We're going to rock 30 seconds. So that wrist is straight, knuckles are to the ground, mace is level. For 30 seconds, we're going to go with that gorilla curl in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going to rock that gorilla curl, curling that mace up, pressing it back down. Curl it up, press down, smooth, strong, and controlled. We're going to own our line through our torso. We're going to own the line of that mace. We're going to keep it nice and strong. We're going to keep it nice and controlled. Good. In 10 more seconds, we're going to take a pause. Giving it just a little bit more, nice and smooth with it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's take that pause. Very good. We're going to take 30 seconds out here. Coming up next, we're going to do move 1 again, this time for 45 seconds. Watch me as we get started because we're going to add a little bit to it. Move 2 is going to be the same thing on the other side. So your mace head will be next to your right pinky and you'll rock that strong gorilla curl. Remember, palm faces you in both positions. Let's go back to that left hand for move 1 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 45 seconds. We're going to gorilla curl, but we're going to add a press to it now as well before we bring it back home. Gorilla curl and press is now move 1. Same idea when it comes to the wrist and the mace. Now in all 3 positions, I'm going to fight to keep that wrist nice and straight, the knuckles to the sky, that mace nice and level. Owning and earning, keeping smooth and controlled, 20 seconds. Interesting thing with this one, it's one of those moves where instead of choking up to make it easier, if you choke back away from the head a little bit, it'll make it a touch easier. Good. In 10 seconds, we're going to switch sides to move 2. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go ahead and switch sides. So mace head next to that right pinky now. We're going back to those gorilla curls. Just the curls now, not the press. We're going to make sure we're keeping that wrist nice and straight. That mace is level in both positions. We're owning our movement. We're staying nice and controlled with it. Best with it. Very good. We got 10 more seconds until we take that pause. We're remembering that smooth is superior speed, control is the goal. And in 3, 2, 1, let's take a pause. Good, we're going to take 30 seconds out. All right, in move 1 now, we're going to add a front lunge to it. Watch me when we get into it to see what I mean there. Move 2, we're going to add that press to it now. So it'll be that gorilla curl and press. Move 3 is going to be a switch squat. Nice and simple. If you don't know how to do it, watch me when we get to it, y'all. Let's get set and ready for move 1. Now the gorilla curl and press with a lunge. So in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. With the mace in the left hand, my left leg is going to step forward as I curl, and then I'm going to press overhead, holding that position before I press it back to the ground. So I curl as I step, I press it overhead, holding that lunge, I punch it back down as I step back. I'm getting as low as my strength and mobility will allow without letting my knee touch the ground. And I'm focused on owning that position. I'm not pressing until I'm stable. I'm keeping control. Good, we got 30 more seconds. Finding that nice strong line, owning the movement, earning that strength, 1 rep at a time. We're focused on that form. We got 20 seconds. Good. Owning your lines, keeping your control. In 10 seconds, we'll switch over to move 2, which is that gorilla curl and press, no lunge. And in 3, 2, 1, let's switch. Mace head next to right pinky, curl and press, pulling it home. Keeping that mace nice and level in all 3 positions. Keeping that wrist nice and straight. Knuckles to the sky, here and in the sky, and to the ground, of course, when we're extended here. Fancy ways of saying keep that wrist straight, y'all. Good, smooth and controlled, owning your line, finding your best with it, your best, whatever that looks like for you today. In 10 seconds, we're gonna hit those switch squats. And in 3, 2, 1, let's head into switch squats. So under, over, grip, rock the squat, stand and pray. Rock that squat, stand and pray. We're gonna go up and down like that. Smooth, strong, controlled, maintaining that nice tall head and chest, getting nice and low with those hips, finding that nice transition from side to side. In 10 more seconds, we'll be taking a 30-second pause. And in 3, 2, 1, take a pause. Good, 30 out. Deep inhales, long exhales. All right, so in move 1, we're now going to take out the curl. Meaning we'll hold it in what I call the rebel position. We'll rock that front lunge and press, owning and earning no more curl. Move 2, we're going to add that lunge. So we're going to take that lunge with the curl and the press smooth and strong. Move 3, we're going to keep the same, switch squats. So let's get ready for move 1. Mace in that rebel position. So left hand pinky next to the head, palm facing you. And in 3, 2, 1, let's lunge forward and press. Bringing it back home, standing it back up. Palm is facing me, palm is facing forward. Both positions, that mace is level and my wrist is straight. I'm also going to fight to own my position at the bottom of the lunge. I'm not letting my knee touch the ground, but I'm also not pressing until I'm at the bottom of my lunge. I'm not pulling back until I've found full extension. Good, in 10 more seconds, we'll switch to move 2, now with the lunge. And in 3, 2, 1, let's make that switch. Mace is in the other hand now. We're gonna go full curl with the step, pressing overhead, punching the ground when we rise. Curl and punch, throwing that lunge in there, that front lunge. Nice tall head and chest, keeping the spine in line. We're owning our position. We're earning our strength. Smooth, superior to speed. Control is always the goal. Capitalize on it. Use it. Power through it. Good, we got less than 30 seconds. Longest set of this move on this side in this session. Nice and strong, nice and controlled. 20 seconds now. Good, we're looking at 10 more seconds until we make the switch to the switch squat. And in 3, 2, 1, switch squats. Here we go, under over grip, squat, stand and pray, squat, stand and pray. Up and down like that. Smooth, strong, controlled. Remembering your breath, finding your depth. Own it and earn it, y'all. Good, keeping the control, finding the depth. 20 seconds. In 10 seconds now, we'll be taking a pause. And 3, 2, 1, pause. Very good. All right, this time our move 1 is just going to be that lunge, holding in the rebel position. So we're going to rock this, lunge forward, stand back, smooth and strong. No presses, no curls, no none. Move 2, we're going to have the lunge and the press, but not the curl, if we remember that from this last set. Then move 3 will once again be those switch squats. So let's get ready for that lunge on the left side, holding the mace in the rebel grip. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're just going to lunge forward, power back up. Last set of move 1, nice and strong, nice and controlled, Owning that tall head and chest, committing weight to that back leg, still keeping wrists straight and mace level. 10 seconds, we'll switch it to move 2, which will be the lunge and press this time, no curl. And in 3, 2, 1, we'll switch that up. Lunge and press, no curl this time. So we're owning our line. We're making sure we hit the bottom of our lunge without letting our knee touch the ground before we find that strong press and that strong pull back home. Good, nice and strong with it. Nice and controlled with it. Remembering to breathe. Good, we got 20 seconds. Better we control our breathing. Better we control our movement. Fighting to own it. Fighting to earn it. In 10 seconds, we'll make that switch to the switch squat. And in 3, 2, 1, switch squat. Under over grip, squat, stand and pray, squat, stand and pray. Up and down like that, smooth, strong control. We got 60 seconds here. Good, we're looking at about 30 more seconds. Keeping that fire burning, that strength building, 1 rep at a time. Make it count, y'all. 20 seconds with it. Keeping strong, keeping controlled, your best. Whatever that looks like for you right now. Pause if you need to, listen to your body. Go work when you can. We got 10 seconds until pause. And in 3, 2, 1, pause. Very good, 30 out. All right, done with that move once, we're done on that left side, or that left side. Next we're gonna start off with the right side, move 2, rocking just that lunge. Then we'll go into move 3, rocking those switch squats again. We'll do 30 seconds, move 2, 45 seconds, move 3. So let's grab that mace, rebel position. Mace head next to right pinky, palm facing you. Right leg ready to travel in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, we're just gonna lunge and power. No pressing here, just nice and strong. Lunge and stand, owning that position. Getting that back knee as close to the turf as your strength and mobility will allow. You're looking at 10 more seconds till we're to our switch squats. And in 3, 2, 1, let's rock those switch squats. Squat, stand and pray, squat, stand and pray. Up and down, smooth and strong. 45 seconds here. Fighting to own it, fighting to earn it. Good, not forgetting that breath. Continuing to find that depth. Good, we're looking at 20 seconds. Keeping it strong, keeping it controlled. In 10 seconds, we'll pause. And in 3, 2, 1, pause. Good, we're gonna take 30 seconds out. Next, we're gonna rock 30 more seconds of that switch squat. Remembering the breathing, finding the depth, best with it. Strong and controlled here. All right, let's get set and ready. 30 seconds of move 3, that switch squat. Owning and earning these reps here. It's gonna start off in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat, stand and pray. Squat, stand and pray. Up and down, smooth and strong. Remembering the breath, finding the depth. If we need more, remembering that anti-rotation, ripping the earth apart, trying to destroy the mace, either crushing or ripping the mace. Good, in 10 seconds now, we're gonna take that next 30-second pause. And in 3, 2, 1, let's take that pause. Good, 30 out. Deep inhales, long exhales. Very good. All right, we're halfway through. That's the first mini wave done. We're gonna do one more in a very similar way. We'll have move 1, 2, and 3. We'll build on to moves 1 and 2. We'll own move 3. So move 1, we're gonna go offset tiger curl. Left. So my right hand is going to glue to the end of the mace's tail. My right will adjust for difficulty. Closer to the head, more challenging. Further away, or sorry, closer to the head, less challenging. Further away, more. We're going to do a curl from here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tiger curl. So our palms are facing forward, then our palms are facing us. Once again, I'm going to fight for a level mace and straight wrists. I'm also going to do my best to keep my elbows pinned to my body. Good, in 10 seconds, we'll be taking a pause. And in 3, 2, 1, pause. Good, 30 seconds out. All right, next up, we're gonna add an overhead press to move 1. Move 2 will be that offset tiger curl on the right side now. So your left hand will be glued to the end of the mace, right will adjust for difficulty. Mace will be stuck out to the right there. But first, move 1, let's put that right hand at the end of the tail, left adjusts for difficulty, ready for the curl and press now, in 3, 2, 1, here we go, wrists are straight, elbows are tight, curl and press. Once again, in all 3 positions, I'm gonna fight to keep that mace nice and level, to keep my wrists straight, and to keep my core tight. Fighting for my best here, y'all, my best. Good, we got 20 seconds. Keeping strong with it, keeping controlled with it, breathing through it. Good, in 10 seconds, we'll switch sides, we'll rock that curl on its own. And in 3, 2, 1, we'll switch sides. So left hand is on the end of the tail, right adjust for difficulty, elbows stay pinned, we're finding that nice curl. Just the curl right now. Owning and earning. No matter where your hands are, by the way, let's try and be in the middle of them. Good. We're 10 more seconds until pause. And in 3, 2, 1, take that pause. Good, we'll take 30 seconds out. All right, next up, move 1, we're gonna add a dragon lunge to it. So we're going to step with our opposite leg so that when we're in the dragon, the mace head and the foot point the same way. Meaning step with your right. Then in move 2, we're going to add that overhead press. Move 3 is going to be switch squats again, y'all. So let's grab that mace in that offset position, and in 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're going to curl, we're going to hit that dragon lunge, and then we'll press. We'll bring it home, we'll stand it up and lower. Curl and press. Once again, we're going to try and we're going to try and press from the bottom position. We're going to try to hold and own that line while we press. The curl takes place as we transition. Again, I'm going to try and keep my elbows tight, keeping all my movements strong and controlled. We got less than 30 seconds. 20 seconds now. Fire is burning, strength is building, making it count, 1 rep at a time. In 10 seconds, we'll switch sides. We'll go move 2, which will be the curl and press this time. In 3, 2, 1, move 2. So just the curl and the press this time, no lunge, strong and controlled. Keeping those elbows pinned. Doing my best to stay in the middle of the mace, fighting to keep my wrists straight and that mace level. Also doing my best not to let my body lean away. Good, fighting to own it, fighting to earn it. We got 20 seconds. Good, in 10 more seconds, we'll hit switch squats. And in 3, 2, 1, let's hit those switch squats. Squat, stand and pray, squat, stand and pray. 30 seconds. Remember the breath. Find your depth, owning and earning. Good, we have 10 more seconds until we take our next pause. And in 3, 2, 1, take that pause. Good, 30 out. All right, next up in move 1, we're gonna ditch the curl. We'll just rock that dragon lunge and offset press. We'll do it for 45 seconds. Then we'll move on to move 2 for a full minute. It'll be that full curl and press with the lunge. Then we'll have 45 seconds of switch squat. So let's grab that mace and that offset grip. Mace out to the left. We're on our clavicle now, our collarbone, ready for the right leg to step in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, dragon lunge and press, bringing it home. We're gonna make sure we get to the bottom of our lunge before we press. We're gonna make sure we get to the bottom of our press before we stand back up. We're gonna fight to stay smooth. We're gonna fight to stay strong. We're gonna fight to stay controlled. We're gonna fight to keep those wrists in line. Good, 20 seconds. Nice and strong, nice and controlled. Fight to own, fight to earn. In 10 seconds, we'll switch sides. And in 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides. We're going full curl, press, and lunge now. So we'll curl, hit the lunge, press, bring it home, stand it up. Up and down like that. Smooth, strong, controlled. Finding your best, using your breath. Good, nice and strong with it. Nice and controlled with it. Powering through it, remembering that air. 30 more seconds. Good, 20 with it. Keep it strong, keep it controlled, finding your best. Good, in 10 seconds now, we'll switch those switch squats. And in 3, 2, 1, switch squats. 45 seconds here, y'all. Nice and smooth, nice and controlled, finding your best with it. We're working to own it. We're working to own it. Making it count 1 rep at a time. It's all we can do. It's all we need to focus on. Getting this rep crisp and clean. Good, we got 20 seconds. In 10 more, we'll take a pause. Giving that a little bit extra. Getting a couple more squats. And in 3, 2, 1, pause. Good. Deep inhales, long exhales, a little bit of movement. Coming up next, we're gonna have 30 seconds of move 1, rocking just that dragon lunge with the mace in the offset position. Then we'll have 45 seconds move 2, which will this time be the offset press and the dragon lunge. And then 1 full minute move 3, the switch squats. So just grab that mace in the offset position, head out to the left, ready for the right leg to travel in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're gonna lunge and stand. That's it, that's all. We're gonna fight to keep our wrists straight, knuckles to the sky. We're gonna try to be in the middle of our hands, no matter where our hands are placed. I'm making sure I'm committing weight to my back leg so I can stay tall in my head and chest. In 10 more seconds, we're going to switch sides for the lunge and press. And in 3, 2, 1, switching sides. Lunge and press. Remember, we're not pressing until we hit the bottom of that lunge. We're not standing until we hit the bottom of our press. We're fighting to keep our wrists straight and the mace level. Owning and earning. Good, we're looking at 20 seconds now. Keeping it strong, keeping it controlled. Good, we have 10 seconds until we take a pause. And in 3, 2, 1. Let's take, or not pause, haha, blind you. Let's go switch squat. Sorry, y'all. Switch squat for 1 minute here. Smooth, strong, controlled. Smooth, superior speed. Control is always the goal. But of course, if you can add that speed while keeping it smooth and controlled, feel free. But don't let that form slip on you, y'all. Whew. Only as fast as good form will allow. We're looking at 30 seconds, keeping it strong, keeping it controlled, remembering your breath. 20 seconds, fire burning, strength building, 1 low controlled rep at a time. In 10 seconds, we'll pause for realsies this time. And in 3, 2, 1, taking that pause. Good. Deep inhales, long exhales. Move around a little. Coming up next, final 30 seconds of move 2. We're done move 1, so we'll go move 2. We'll rock that offset dragon lunge. 30 seconds. Then for 45 seconds, we're gonna hit the switch squat. We'll take a pause, we'll do 30 more seconds of switch squat, and that is that, y'all. Only 1:45 left. So let's grab that mace, offset position, mace head out to the right, left leg ready to travel in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final 30 seconds of that offset dragon lunge. Knuckles to the sky, wrist straight, mace level, committing weight to that back leg. We're fighting the own position, y'all. In 10 seconds, we'll go on into that switch squat. And in 3, 2, 1, switch squat. Squat, stand, and pray, squat, stand, and pray. 45 seconds, second last set. Nothing left in this session but switch squats, y'all. Home stretch here. Finish tough with it. Breathe through it. Don't forget that breath. Good, keeping it controlled. Owning it. Powering through it. We got 20 seconds. In 10 seconds, we're gonna pause. And in 3, 2, 1, pause. Good, 30 out. All right, y'all. Nice, simple 30 seconds left. We're gonna rock that switch squat one last time. We're gonna fight to finish smooth. We're gonna fight to finish strong. We're gonna fight to finish controlled. We're gonna own the movement. We're gonna earn the strength. We're gonna finish off with our best. We got 10 seconds until this final 30 seconds of the switch squat. Let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Final 30 seconds, finishing strong, finishing controlled. Anything left in the tank, breaking it down, burning it out, so it can build back stronger. Keeping that fire burning, that strength building, 1 rep at a time. Make it count, y'all. We're down to just 10 more seconds. Finish strong, finish controlled. And in 3, 2, 1, done. Very good, y'all. Very, very good. Take your air, deep inhales, controlled exhales. That's what I have for you today. I'm gonna leave a cool down to you, but please do cool down. Stretch, keep moving around a little bit, maybe do the mobility. Do what you need to do. But cool down, don't just go sit down. Again, I'm gonna leave that up to you. That is what I have for you today. Thank you again. I'll see you again in person and online. Much love, y'all.